Okay, so let's unpack this whole AI-powered cybersecurity thing. It's kind of crazy out there right now. You know, all this talk about phishing scams, global phishing attacks. Well, they've gone up like almost 60% just this last year, and AI is playing a big part in that. And this isn't just some tech problem happening in the background. 74% of businesses are already feeling the impact of these AI-driven attacks. So think about that for a second. Your security team and you're facing this attack and it all unfolds in a few minutes. By the time you analyze the data, it could be days later. The damage is done. It's like trying to fight a fighter jet with a swing shot. And what's really unsettling is that these AI-powered attacks, they're like chameleons. They blend right into normal network traffic, super hard to detect. And it's not just one-offs, it's a constant cycle of AI learning, adapting, and coming back stronger. And we're not just talking about individual hackers here. This is organized cybercrime rings, even nation states using AI to really step up their game. They're refining their skills, adding to their arsenal way faster than we can keep up. It's like a high stakes chess match. And we're struggling to just make the first move. But it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all bad news, right? The good news is that AI can also be a powerful weapon in in our cybersecurity arsenal. We just got to learn how to use it. So instead of fearing AI, we got to start thinking about it as a force multiplier. Imagine integrating AI into our existing security systems and actually using it to boost our defenses. That's the real game changer. It's like having this super-powered security guard who never sleeps and see everything happening on your network. The old way of doing things rely on that traditional endpoint security. That's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. It's just not going to cut it anymore. So we really need to shift our mindset, embrace a new approach. And that new approach is a zero trust framework. So think of it this way. In a zero trust world, you don't automatically trust any user or device, even those inside your network. Every single access request, every single one, is scrutinized and verified. So now imagine combining that zero trust philosophy with the power of AI. You get a seriously tough defense against even the most sophisticated attacks. It's like having an AI-powered security system that's constantly learning and adapting. Makes it so much harder for those attackers to slip through the cracks. And that's what AI-powered endpoint security is really all about. It's about creating this unified, this zero-trust defense that leverages AI to protect our devices from the inside out. It's about being proactive instead of reactive, anticipating threats before they even have a chance to strike. But AI isn't a magic bullet, right? It's not as simple as just throwing AI at a problem and expecting everything to just fix itself. We got to be strategic. We got to be thoughtful about how we use AI. The key here is finding that right balance between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. And that's where things get really exciting. We're not just talking about using AI to detect and respond to threats. We're talking about preventing them in the first place. So imagine AI helping us identify those security gaps and close them before hackers can even exploit them. It's like having an AI-powered security consultant working 24/7, making sure that your defenses are totally rock solid. And here's the best part. With AI-powered endpoint security, we get this incredible level of visibility and control. So we can see what's happening in our devices in real time, track user activity, monitor device health, spot those potential threats before they cause any damage. That real-time insight is essential for staying ahead of the curve. It lets us make smarter decisions about our security strategy, make sure our defenses are up to date. We're at crossroads in cybersecurity. The old ways just aren't cutting it anymore. We got to embrace those new technologies and new strategies if we want to stay ahead of bad guys. AI-powered endpoint security is one of the most promising solutions out there. It gives us a comprehensive and proactive approach to endpoint protection, harnessing the power of AI to make us a much, much tougher target. We need to make sure our security teams have the skills and the training to really use AI effectively. We got to invest in their development and foster a culture of security awareness across our entire organizations. Cybersecurity is everybody's responsibility. Right? We all have a role to play in protecting our data and our systems. By embracing AI-powered endpoint security, we can create a safer digital future for ourselves and for our organizations. Okay, so how do we actually translate all this talk about AI and zero trust into action? How do we build these super-powered defenses. That's where something called Unified Endpoint Management, or UEM, comes in. So picture this. UEM is like mission control for every device in your organization. Laptops, desktops, smartphones, servers, you name it. It's all managed from one central hub. Now imagine adding AI to that mix. What happens? Well, AI starts analyzing tons of data from all those devices, constantly looking for anything suspicious. And because AI is so good at spotting patterns, and anomalies, it can detect those sneaky threats, those under-the-radar threats, way faster than a human ever could. It's like having this tireless security guard, watching over your entire network, 2047. We're on the front lines of this technological revolution, and we have the opportunity to really shape the future of how we protect our digital world. So let's embrace that challenge. Let's harness the power of AI, not just for defense, but for good. Let's create a more secure future for everyone. Hopefully, you're walking away from this with a better understanding of just how much AI is changing the game in endpoint security. But even more than that, I hope it sparked your curiosity. Keep asking those questions, keep learning, keep pushing those boundaries. Because the future of cybersecurity, the future of our digital world, it's in our hand. So until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and stay secure.